Scene 14. Pat Talk. Pran, I'm fine now. You leave first. Let's talk later. After a long attempt to see Pran, I received a soothing, short message from the person I'm worried about. Pran was distracted today. I noticed, since he'd never been like that. I kept my eyes on him all the time. I wasn't the only one catching his vulnerable moment. The junior from my team did, and grabbed the chance to attack Pran. I was a little angry that Pran wasn't careful, but I was more upset with myself for failing to block that son of a bitch. Pat! Someone shouts my name as I walk past the faculty building. Good grief. I don't want to face these guys right now. I'm not ready to answer any questions. George gestures to me to come, with Poom and the other kids by his side. It looks like they've been waiting for my arrival after I ran off with the architecture players before the match ended. You're all here. How was it? You guys won, right? I scored a lot. Yeah. Poom replies curtly, eyes on me, not even blinking. He turns to Gon, but he shrugs as if having no idea how to carry on with the conversation. Of course, I have to say something at this point. Why don't we celebrate this evening? That's for sure. But what's the deal with you and Pran? What? I just showed some kindness as a human being. But this is not the time to lie. Oh, what answer do you want? I laugh, acting unbothered, yet these guys don't feel the same. As the professor said, don't you think it'll be better if we call it a truce? I've been mulling over it. We work in the same field. What if we end up in the same company and have to work together after graduation? Wouldn't it be awkward? It's been this way since the past generations. Why are you suddenly worried about the future? It doesn't mean the past generations are always right. You gotta realize it as the professor did. That's why he wants us to stop fighting with them. I tilt my head. Judging from each of their expression, it's obvious they're unable to understand what I'm trying to convey. It's been drilled in us for over 3 years. We've been enemies since the admission until this second. Although things never took a dangerous turn to the point anyone got admitted, all those rough fights left quite a long-lasting grudge. When did you make up with him? Well, you said your family and his aren't on good terms. That's right, I respond wearily. Our families are on bad terms and our faculties are rivals, but he had my heart a long time ago. Can you guys just stop hating each other so I can have more sweet times with Pran? Aren't you fed up with the constant fights? In conclusion, besides you getting along with Pran, you want us to forget about how they messed with us? Not really. Gon is the only one remaining silent in the group. He knows the most, but not enough. I just don't want to fight with them anymore. I'd rather waste my time with something else. Oh, right. You got yourself a girlfriend. The first one ever since you got in the uni, right? That's correct. Poom's comment comes at the right time. The other guys start to agree and drop the investigation. Poom, are you jealous? Jealous my ass. I'm just trying to make sense of why Pat wishes to make peace with the architecture guys. He usually tackled Pran, but he became such a gentleman today. I thought you took the wrong pill. Well, I have sportsmanship. Poom, did you know that the purpose of Sports Day is to establish harmony? We're from the same university after all. I'm gonna puke. The way he turns his face down cracks me up. Some of them doesn't look convinced, but they say no more. Look, think about the number of times you got hurt from the fights. How much did it all cost to treat your wounds? And for what? Those guys messed with us. We started first several times. But what is this? It doesn't feel right. I heave a long sigh. Aren't you tired of it? I'm fucking fed up. Aren't you? Gone? I ask my best friend. He hesitates before muttering, I am. Right, Jor. If you weren't busy lashing out at those guys, you would have become the commander by now. I mentioned the game he's into recently. And Poom, don't you want more time to study? I never fought with you guys. Don't drag me in. But you're not fond of how we wasted time with all the fights, aren't you? So what if we beat them? You don't have to go along with me. We're all grown ups. Just think about it. It's fucking stupid and childish. Cool guys don't beat people just because of an unknown reason the seniors use as the cause of the hostility. If you guys still insist on fighting, I'm out. I quit. If I can at least reduce the number of those who want to fight, it might actually be over someday. This is too stressful. Let's drop it. The juniors appear to understand what I mean, their hostile gazes turning friendlier. I have a question. Yes. How long are we going to keep this up? I don't want to keep my relationship with Pran a secret. I hope these motherfuckers stop harassing Pran at the least. Our relationship didn't progress much back then. If I now have to fight with Pran, even as a joke, I don't want to do it anymore. Instead of beating each other's asses, shouldn't we spend our energy in bed? Hey guys, where are we going to celebrate? Gon blurts out to dispel this pressuring and confusing atmosphere, and George chimes in right away. The regular bar. You gotta come, Pat. You turned us down too many times. Okay, I'll go. I promise, scratching my chin. I might bring my lover along. See you at 9. They whistle and tease me. Despite my decision, I'm still hesitant since I haven't talked to Pran. If he opposes the idea, I'll just share that I'm gay and in love with an architecture student we often fought with. Well, I'll give it a go. My friends might hate me from now on or whatever. It'll be amazing if I can make them quit messing with Pran at the least. As for the other architecture dudes, if they still hold grudges against me from all our past collisions, I have to accept it. It's okay if I lose my backup. Even if Pran will never mention me or reveal a relationship, I can live with that. He doesn't need to ruin his social circle for me. Everything I'm doing is to keep him safe. Where are you going now, Pat? Home. I answer with a smile and wave them goodbye. George stresses the time again. I catch Gon's eyes and lift an eyebrow before walking away. Are you crazy? Unexpected answer. Yep. Pran stares daggers at me, chewing his food. What? I just want to introduce you. I'm not going. Pran, it's alright if you plan to keep it a secret, but I don't want to hide it from my friends. I press my tongue on the inside of my cheeks, eyes fixed on him. Plus, Gon is already suspicious of us. Suspicious of us. It's your fault. It's the way I am. I'm not good at faking. You know that. I look at Pran and hold his hands. Pran is a solemn guy. He has no problem keeping secrets. But in all honesty, I'm not sure if I can keep it hidden until the very end. I stroke the back of his fingers. He tries to pull it back, but I won't let go. I'll beg him a bit more just in case. Pran, don't act cute. Have you thought about the consequences of your friends knowing about us? I have. If your friends give you the cold shoulder or cut you off, because of something like this? I tilt my head. If they cut me off because I'm gay or in a relationship with a student from the rival faculty, I don't think they're really my friends. We're not primary schoolers. We don't hate someone just because our friends do. That's the point. Have you no idea how significant friendship is at our age? I don't want you to face the same situation as mine. Why? What happened? Did you have a fight with those guys? No. Pran lies. Well, he doesn't have to tell me. I don't want to pressure him to talk anyway. Fuck it. I'm okay if I only have you. But it's not worth it. We're graduating soon. Just keep quiet about this. We're graduating soon, so I want to spend time with you as much as I can. The problem with our friends is trivial. Our families also. Right. I shouldn't have gotten involved with you. What a hassle. I'll give you a chance to take back your words. Can you really lie to your heart? I lift my eyebrow. Pran closes his mouth abruptly and turns his head away. Let's solve this together, Pran, step by step. But just drop it. Aren't you satisfied with the way things are right now? The room owner exhales. Pran despises trouble, never wishing for any problems. Is our situation that bad? Well, it's not like we need to rush in head first to the waiting problem. I am, I mutter with pleading eyes. I lean down over the table and kiss Pran's hand. I'm so satisfied with it that I hope I can enjoy it to my heart's content. I want to hold your hands, look at your face, and talk to you anywhere, not only in this room. Are we seriously going to stay cooped up like this forever? Pran. Cut it out. Pran. Bad. Pran. Alright. I love how he's so kind behind the tough facade. His voice was a bellow, but it was the answer I wanted to hear. My smile widens. I go in for another kiss and get hit gently in the forehead. Pran continues eating as if feeling nothing. If my eyes weren't remarkably sharp, I wouldn't notice his red ears. You're cute. Shut up before your mouth bleeds too much you can't chew on food. You sharp-tongued softy. Whose boyfriend is this? Pran and I have been the regulars of the bar near the university since our freshman year. Looking back, I discovered that he went to the same university as we stumbled upon each other at this bar. We were both dumbfounded. Before we could say a word, our seniors clashed. I was at a loss of why we hung out at the same place when we were on bad terms. And I found out later that it was a you leave, you lose game. As a result, all hell broke loose at the bar so constantly that the owner got resigned. He let us fight any way we desired as long as we paid for the damaged stuff. On bad hair days, the bar owner would smash a bottle of booze on the table to make a weapon with broken shards. And then he'd threaten to stab whoever thought of brawling. The engineering and architecture students would sit quietly and mind their own business until the closing time. College students' physical fights are anything but brutal, more like a child fight. The bar owner yells at us, and we all get sheepish. We have to flee outside to brawl. Then we split and go home as we're tired. There really is no victory. Are you scared? I asked Pran once we've arrived. I've never come here or had a normal conversation with him in public before. However, he is now by my side. Pran shrugs, nonchalant. I'm not the one in trouble. You might get kicked out of the group in a split second. How mean. I laugh, catching the hidden worries in his eyes. I grab his hand and pull him inside the bar. We're late, so it's no surprise that the others are already here. Gon spots me first. His eyes shift to the guy beside me, down to our clasping hands. The lively chat dies down. I smile and lead Pran to the two empty seats. What's up? What did you order? What the hell does this mean, Pat? Hmm? What? I told you guys I'd bring my lover. Beer? I asked Pran, dismissing my friend's confusion. Yeah. Okay, one beer please, the small one. Don't drink too much or you won't be able to carry me back. I'll just leave you here. Whoa, you picked me up at the convenience store last time. You're not a cruel guy. What a pain. he replies as my friends slam their glasses on the table. Gon is the most composed one, yet still look displeased. But this is not funny. Are you saying you're dating the guy who punched us in the face? Pran never punched any of you. I say evenly. It's the truth. And I never let you guys lay a finger on him. But you all deal with this. I'm hitting the restroom. Pran gets up and walks off, and I nod in acknowledgement. When I turn my head to the table, they are gawking at me. You're all making me blush with those stares. Pat, you betrayed us. Fuck, you let us fight each other to death just to have it off with Pran behind our backs? Hey, we haven't done it yet. Don't change the subject. You tricked us into brawling with them. You took us for stupid dogs? I never drag you guys into any fights. I oppose, though it sounds selfish. I'm sorry, I never stopped you, and I've never said Pran and I are just our friends. You're not just friends. Yeah, that's why I decided to tell all of you. I sigh as Pran's beer is served. I take a sip and place it back down on the table. He once saved Par, so we've kind of had this love-hate relationship. And since our families are on bad terms, it's odd to call us friends. But I know now. I actually realized it a while ago that I should be serious with him before I lose my chance. So it means you guys have had feelings for each other for a long time, right? Why the hell did you realize it now? Why didn't you wait until one of us dies first? Beat me. As if things are supposed to make sense. I want to be a better person. You've been into each other for a long time, but recently you were afraid to be dumped, and so you betrayed us to stick with his ass? I told you I don't know. If you're going to hate me, nothing I can do about that. I just want to apologize. As for Pran, can you stop harassing him? Just take it out on me if something bothers you. I'll let you do whatever you want without fighting back. But, you fucker, are you out of your mind? Right, maybe I am. I got lashed out at by both my friends and boyfriend, and I'm willing to take it all. Right then, there's an awful racket coming from the back of the bar. I count the guys at the table. Everyone is here except Pran. I spring up, dart to the source of the sound, and come across these three guys. One of them locks Pran's arms while the other raises his fist. Judging from the guy at a disadvantage, Pran has obviously received quite a few blows. Hey, you're being unfair. None of your fucking business. Release my friend. Your friend made a face at us first. We can't help it. My eyes land on the university logo on the unfamiliar color workshop shirt. It aggravates me because they're from a different university. It's going to be tricky to deal with them. If he kneels before us, I'll consider whether to let him go or not. Spit! Damn it, Pran, can you not act like a jerk right now? He spit at the attacker. The asshole is about to punch Pran, but I am faster, snatching his hand instinctively and striking him across the face. Shit! Hey, what the fuck? Four more guys join in. Holy crap, 6-on-2. I hop and kick the closest one. Pran struggles out of the grip and tackles that guy back. Stuff falls down and shatters on the floor, and the flower vase has turned into a weapon. I got hit in the head from the back. The attack sends me wobbly. I hear Pran screams my name. Ah! I'm slowly losing my consciousness. Amidst the chaos, someone kicks me in the stomach with such force that I collapse. Something smacks my cheek, and my face jerks back. I can taste the salty blood in my mouth, hearing Pran's voice from time to time. My friends follow finally. I see Gon and meet Chore's eyes. I try to get up, but get hit back down since I'm already in a terrible state. But Pran kicks the guy scuffling with me in the leg and shoves him away. Lowering his guard, Pran is yanked from behind and punched in the chin. I try to stand up to help him, but more and more people are pouring in. The bar owner isn't here, and I don't know when he will come. Our victory seems impossible. When I catch a glimpse of a knife, I dash forward to cover Pran, ignoring the spreading metallic scent of blood from my nape. I don't give a damn despite the pain in my stomach or even the twinge across my jaw. You're quite bold in someone else's territory. The shout this time doesn't belong to my friends nor the outsiders with a backup. It belongs to the architecture students that cursed me out of the nurse's office in the afternoon. Pran calls Viacorn in a weak moan before all hell breaks loose. We're equal in numbers and strength until the other group flashes their knives and knuckles. A gunshot resounds out of nowhere. I pull Pran in my embrace, smelling smoke and hearing shrieks. The sound of steps fades away. When I'm sure we're out of the woods, I slide down Pran's body onto the cold cement floor. Pat! Pat! Are you okay? I'm fine. It's Why's gone. I look at Why, putting the gun back into the holster at his back. He paces here, some bruises on his face, but not much. Pat, can you really take care of Pran? Mind your own business. I thought you're not friends with Pran anymore. Don't be cocky. If I weren't his friend and didn't follow him here, you and Pran would have been dead. Are you worried about me? Shit, you've got the nerves to smile. Why looks pissed, as well as Pran's other friends. Still, they walk up and wrap their arms around Pran's neck. I fucking hate Pat. Hey, the one who caused Pat trouble this time is your guy. Jor growls, pulling me up on my feet, but he shows no hostile gestures towards Viacorn. Pat, there's blood on your head. Yeah, I know. Let's go to the hospital. Pran forces himself out of his friend's arms and tugs me to him. I'm not in a state to fight with anyone. My body hurts like hell. Thanks, Why. Thanks you guys too. Never mind. Are you all leaving now? We didn't come here to save Pat's ass only. We didn't want to save Pran from getting his ass crashed as well. What's with this argument? Go get a room and kiss and make up for 5 minutes, will you? I'm getting moody. Before I grumble out loud, Viacorn hands his car key to his friend. Pran, take this troublemaker to the hospital. We'll drink here. Wanna join our table? God smirks. I have no idea who's that for, but someone snickers as a response. The one who gets drunk first treats everyone. What a pain in the ass. Am I your friend? Whoa, architecture students are a bunch of cowards. Wanna get your ass whooped? Look at yourself. Pran's friend's lip curl. Well, my friends look like a wreck right now. Prepare your cash. Hey, wait, ain't no one going to accompany me to the hospital? I ask. My friends eye me and shrug. The wounds are far from your heart. Plus, we're still mad at you, Pat. Jor replies, glancing at Pran. I'll let you two flirt with each other as much as you want. Call me if something happens. Hold up. This is not what I expected. Are you just suddenly getting along? I leaned over and put my head on Pran's shoulder, my vision turning dark by the second. My eyes sting from a drop of blood trickling down from my eyebrow. Pran holds my waist and says something to his friends, then he takes me out under the familiar dim light of our regular bar. Will they fight? I don't think so. Pran mutters, tightening his arm around me. But don't sleep. My eyes are half closed along the way to the car. Pran puts me in the front seat in the most comfortable posture and goes around to settle in the driver's seat. He grabs my hand and rests it on his lap. Pran is shaking from his hand to his voice, yet he doesn't freak out. You scared? Yeah. It's alright. You're okay now. The car takes off. I pull back the hand he's holding to pat his head. Pran brushes it away, insisting on holding my hand instead of being comforted in a silly way. Our fingers intertwine. It's cold, but my heart feels warm. Does it hurt so much? Pran queries, eyes reddening. It's better than seeing you hurt. You fucking idiot! You're a fool! Fucking stupid! Do not sleep, okay? I got it. Don't be afraid. I'll keep you company until you pull yourself together. Nothing can hurt you. Something can. His sharp eyes stare ahead. I look at his side profile, and my heart is going to burst by his short words. Losing you. End of scene 14.